Hey guys, what's going on? I am in my Stepmania, ITG Mania, Dead Sync, whatever you want to call it. This is where I stream the rhythm games on my Twitch channel. I'm just in here just kind of taking the time to think. I decided to cut up my hair. It's still two-toned, which is super great. I didn't think that it was going to stay two-toned, but nope, it's still two-toned. But I'm just thinking, and just kind of, I know I haven't made a lot of content on any of my channels. A lot of it's from the weather. The weather right now is really terrible. It's like 90 to 100 degrees. It's been like that for like 2 weeks now, and it just sucks, man. Like, you really don't want to do anything when it gets that hot. Like, it's not fun. And because of that, I've decided that I've kind of slowed down on making stuff. But then also the other problem too is I'm kind of, I don't want to say I'm burnt out. I'm not burnt out from making videos, but I'm just burnt out in general. Like work and stuff like that has been a little heavy these past few weeks, and things continue to seem to fall on me and no one else, and it's mildly frustrating when nobody else wants to step to the plate and, you know, take over or do stuff. They just kind of leave it for me. Even when I'm gone, my days off, then I come back and they're like, oh, there's a lot of things for you that we just didn't feel like doing. And it's, I don't know, this is just complaining for the sake of complaining, and I get it. Like, everyone's job sucks, right? So it can be frustrating, at least. But when it's consistent and then pair it with like the bad weather, it's just, it just isn't, it's yuck. But even streaming, I'm debating right now if I want to stream next week, because next week it's going to be hotter than it was this week. I only got like maybe an hour of playtime, maybe an hour and a half this past week, and it was hot. It was horrible in here, and I'm going to have even higher temperatures next week. So I'm on the fence on if I'm going to actually stream DDR style rhythm gaming. I might stream something like Friday Night Funkin' or something like that again. I've lost all my scores anyway, because my new computer that I'm using is not ever been used for Friday Night Funkin', which means I'm going to have to sit down and come up with timing and stuff like that. But yeah, it's just, it's been frustrating. And then I've been doing a lot of kind of like thinking about myself too, and it's personal stuff, and like, I'll probably slowly open up about it on this channel, if anything. It's never going to go on any of the other channels, right? Because it's not going to make sense there. But there's some things that I've kind of sort of found out about myself. Other people had noticed it long before me, and they're kind of like, I brought it up in conversations, and they're kind of like letting on. They're like, yeah, we thought you knew and stuff. So I don't want to go too far into it, but I mean, I do have a handful of stuff that I'm still currently dealing with. So when I was assaulted in 2020, which is where the whole broken nose theme comes from, by the way, if you don't know, I was assaulted at what I thought was a traffic collision in an intersection, and it turned out to be a bunch of street takeovers, street takeover people, whatever. Essentially I got jumped. They knocked out my front tooth, which had already been knocked out once when I worked at Walmart. So the implant got knocked out, and they broke my nose. They left me in the middle of the street. I have a video on my Broken Nose Gaming channel about it. I don't talk about it a lot, especially now. It's been like 6 years, but I was diagnosed with a handful of things prior to that happening, but then getting jumped like that, and it gave me a little bit of PTSD. That was the whole reason why I got Toby. She originally was an ESA. She helped me out quite a bit. I mean, I'm functioning more normally now than I was before, but stuff still messes with me, depending on what's going on and how stressed out I am. People coming up behind me still messes with me. There are times where if I'm sitting in a restaurant or a fast food place or whatever, I sit against the wall so I don't have to worry about somebody coming up behind me, kind of stuff. It messes with me still. And there are a handful of other things that I was diagnosed with, and we found this out a while ago, but I mean, I can drop the ball. I've been diagnosed with, like, you know, bouts of depression, bouts of bipolar, I have PTSD. There are some other things that I'm probably not going to talk about yet. I'm going to probably do a video on it because I will never be able to get, like, a formal diagnosis unless I pay out of pocket. But people have told me that, hey, have you ever thought about you maybe this? And I was like, as an adult, I mean, it kind of makes sense. It really does deserve, like, a video all on its own, so I'm not going to bring it in here. But, like, I have a handful of problems, like, when it comes to my well-being and mental health and stuff like that, and that can take a toll on you too. And I think mixing that together with, like, the stress at work and things like that, there are times where I just don't have a battery and I just don't want to, you know, do anything, and it kind of sucks. But you know, it's here nor there. Like, it's not like it's no one's problem but mine, and I'm the only one that can fix it, and I'm sure I will be able to fix it at some point in time. But there's a couple reasons, I guess, then, for why I haven't really been making content. Like, my Broken Nose Gaming YouTube channel with tanks and stuff like that, I don't know, man. I can only do so much tanks stuff. I mean, the games are very mature at this point in time. Like, I was a beta tester for a handful of these games, and they are going on, some of them 16 years old, 12 years old, you know, 15 years old, you know, so that's a lot of coverage, and I'm just kind of starting to do it more consistently. But, you know, what if I'm going to cover that nobody else has already covered? So it doesn't, you know, I don't want to be unoriginal, I guess. But I also just want to do stuff that I like, and that's when I created Broken Nose Vlogs, and that's kind of just like tech stuff. But right now, because of, like, the whole tech apocalypse, as we're calling it, with RAM being crazy high, computer parts being crazy high, like, I have another video that I'm gonna make. A coworker of mine wants to build a PC, and so right now I have an Intel i5-10400. We have a motherboard. We have an RTX 2060 Super. We are missing a power supply. We're missing storage, so I don't have any SSDs for them, and I don't have a case. I do have RAM. We have 16 gigabytes of DDR4 3000 RAM for that system, and that is something I'm going to do, but it is dependent on the other person, because I'm not going to badger and push them into, like, buying components until they're ready, and that's going to be on their terms, not mine. Like, I'm only there to build or show them how to build and stuff like that. So outside of that, like, my PCs are done. I don't have any need or desire to build a new PC, right? Like, it's you know, mine are done. My 12400F 4060 build, which was originally supposed to be the Stepmania machine, which is now out there because it's overkill, and it actually generates more heat than I really want it to in here. And then I have my 5700X3D 4070 build. There's the 12490F 1080 build that I built for someone as well. So, like, I have multiple PCs that I fleeted out and I'm, you know, currently using or have other people using, but I don't have anything else I need to build for myself. Also, yes, I have a fan on because it's still hot. Like, it's like 10:30 at night when I'm making this video right now, and it's still hot. It's like 87 inside of this house. But there, you know, there's not a lot for me to do on the tech channel right now. Like, sure, I could go get some like more peripherals, but right now I haven't really seen anything interesting, so I'm just kind of holding off. And I mean, I don't think that's a big deal either. I don't think I should be making content if I don't want to make content, or if I don't have anything to make. What's the point? And I literally did post something on that channel saying like, hey, I had literally nothing to upload, so sorry. And, you know, and it's the same thing with this channel. This channel is only going to get stuff when I'm, you know, comfortable and want to make stuff for this channel. And it's probably not going to get viewed by a lot of people, and that's, again, I'm fine with that. It's not a big deal. But it feels sometimes like this isn't a job for me, right? So, like, some people get into making content and making videos and streaming and going, this is going to be my job, I'm going to make money on it. It was never going to be that for me. Like, I have a job. I have a regular, regular job. This is a hobby. So if I'm not making content, that's fine. Does it bother me a little bit that people are going to leave? I mean, a little bit. But that's, again, some like personal issues more than it is like, oh, people are leaving my channel, what do I do? It is what it is. Like, this is a hobby for me. And those are more personal issues than they are like business issues for a channel. But it's, these are just thoughts that I've been kind of sitting on for a minute, and I didn't expect this video to be already 12 minutes long, but I just kind of wanted to talk and share about like why I have been making videos and stuff that's just been on my mind and stuff like that. Like I said, this channel, I'm not expecting anything to come of it. I won't be surprised if I don't get any views on this channel. It is what it is. This is just kind of like my own little vent space. So if people find it and watch it, okay, cool. If they don't, it's no big deal to me. But I just kind of wanted to put a video out, just sort of my thoughts over this, I want to say month of August, honestly. But I will go ahead and wrap up the video because I have now crossed like the 13-minute mark, and this started off as what I thought was going to be like a 4 or 5 minute video. So, yeah, I'm going to go. There's no intros or outros on this channel, so I'm just going to leave. Anyways, take it easy. Bye-bye.